name's Alex Reed, and I play guitar for Go Radio.
Awesome. So, you pumped for today?
I am. We definitely really love playing Boston. We're definitely an East Coast band at heart. We're from Florida, but East Coast, the whole thing is our jam. But Boston, there's something about Boston. Maybe it's like a citywide thing. Maybe it's because you guys have the Red Sox and all the sports stuff, so you guys really back whoever you guys are into. But our fan base and our crowd here is awesome, and I've always enjoyed being here. The city's awesome, so
Yeah.
stoked about it.
Yeah, definitely. So what can you tell me has changed the most from your first album to your most recent album?
Probably a little bit less pop and a little bit more rock and roll. We didn't remove any pop aspect of it, but we did a little bit more rock and roll tones and kept it that way a little bit more. And so, yeah, so definitely a little bit more rock and roll.
Very cool. So what can you tell me about your album artwork? Like, what inspires you to do those? Like,
Well, I was just if you were wondering, that was our bass player Matt and our drummer Steve making a little cameo. We like to have fun.
that's cool. No worries.
Anywho, as far as album art goes, we actually really were stoked about our newer album, Lucky Streets album art, because yeah, I mean, like, it's really a difficult process when you make this album that you spend so much time on, and you're just like trying to figure out what you would do with it. You haven't, you've listened to it so many times, and then people start talking about packaging it and then what you're gonna put on the front cover. You're like, what accurately describes this music? And so we ended up picking the title track to be Lucky Street, because it kind of, that song specifically was one of the first songs written, but also carries this kind of underlying tone of like the end of the world and like what could be, or like, I mean, it's more about hope,
Yeah. Yeah.
if anything. And so we were looking at these designs, and one was a horseshoe. And it was a horseshoe facing up. And we thought that was like kind of interesting if we flipped it upside down, because a horseshoe facing up resembles holding your luck.
Yes.
And if you put it upside down, it's kind of the oxymoron of that. And it really fits this track, Lucky Street, because Lucky Street is the song that says Lucky Street, but it's about the end of the world. So it kind of resembles the same thing. We've been able to kind of brand that Lucky Street horseshoe thing.
Yeah.
In fact, got it right here.
There you go. Look at that. Fancy. So how would you describe what inspires you to write your music? Like, where does it come from?
I mean, from everyday experiences, a lot of our songs get written on the road, which is definitely, I think, an appropriate place for them to be written, because that's when you go through all the emotions. You know, few of us have loved ones back home. We're all constantly away from our families and people that we love, sometimes girlfriends, sometimes wives, sometimes just the fact that I haven't seen my parents in like half a year, you know? Like, and so that's when you honestly, you have that feeling, you get angry, you get sad, you know, you get sick of the people around you. Like, that's when you write your best stuff, you know? And so, I mean, everything that we write is definitely about life experiences, and we try to do it in a clever but relatable manner.
Yeah.
But everyday life, we don't write about fairy tales or things that could happen or what if this happened. It's all stuff that did happen.
Yeah. Cool.
Life is our inspiration.
All right. Well, we'll wrap it up.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.